To another episode of Sportsfellas.
Hey, here we go.
It's your boy, Tristan.
It's your Buckeye Believin', Who Dey Hopeful, Captain Chris with a K.
This is your Rocky Mountain High, Carlos, in the house. You guys, we're going to talk a little bit about the NFL draft, a little bit of a recap there. Also, we're going to talk about the Hangry Polar recaps. We are in the playoffs. Also, Chuck's Dugout, and tune in to the NBA playoffs. Before we dive in, let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
Hey guys, why don't you check out She Barber Cuts Barbershop and give Markeisha Brown, the licensed professional barber there, a call at 316-218-3566 for all your haircut needs. She's got cuts for kids, adults, and for those looking for the good one, the deluxe with beard trims, wash, and hot towels. So don't forget to give Markeisha a call at She Barber Cuts and see her at 2319 North Ridge, Barber Suite 6A here in Wichita, Kansas.
All right, well, let's talk a little bit about the draft. I'm going to kick it off with you, Super Bowl champ, 4-time, Driz in the house. Man, how's it feel to be a champion again?
It feels good, man. I expect nothing less, you know? It's just a new norm right now.
Wow, this guy. Chris?
Yeah, it must be nice. I don't know what it feels like. Never been there.
Sucks to be you. Well, no, I mean, it was cool. Another great Super Bowl. What can I say? You got to hand it to the Chiefs. Classy organization. They were able to rise from the ashes. We were counting them out. All the Chief haters, all the non-believers, they were counting them out. But my boy Driz never gave up. He always kept them in the fight. And ever since I've known this guy, got to watch out. And so now I can't go against the Chiefs because this guy here, he's been like my kryptonite. For some reason, it's just like, how do you go against the Chiefs? Just when I'm thinking, this is it, they're going to go down, and no, this doesn't happen that way. But let's talk a little bit. We'll have another episode of that, talking about the recap of the season. Let's talk a little bit about the draft. So let's just start off with you, Chris. Tell me about your team, the Cincinnati Bengals. How do you think they did in their draft?
I think pretty well. They got filled some holes early on, added a really potential, really top flight offensive tackle. We'll have to see who kind of dropped because he has a little bit of a lack of experience from SEC. But when he did play, he played well. And Tarius Mims, I think I said that right. So looking forward to see how he rounds out. He's not going to be forced into action this year. A lot of first rounders, though, when you've got a championship pedigree team, same with the Chiefs, you're not necessarily looking for someone that has to start because you've got a pretty good team, obviously. So I think that's pretty well. Filled a big hole left by DJ Reader with the drafting of Chris Jenkins, son of the Chris Jenkins from back in the day, 4-time Pro Bowler, captain at Michigan. So really big high hopes for him filling in that spot. He'll probably be more of a first day starter than our first round pick. Then filled some holes. Curious to see what Burton does coming out of the gate. He had some flags on him, but had the option to be able to take a potential talent later in the draft. So other than that, you get some camp bodies and maybe a guy that might show out later in the draft. A potential cornerback back there that looks good. So we'll see.
All right, and how about you, Tristan?
Oh, I give our draft an A+, man. Listen, we got the fastest wide receiver to ever run 40, and pair that with Patrick Mahomes' arm. Game over, okay? So we got
and you better show some love to my Texas player that got
speed on the track doesn't always translate to the field.
Doesn't always, but hopefully he'll turn out as a kind of a Tyreek Hill type of role. McCole Hardman's fast, but he can't, for whatever reason, he can't catch that deep ball like Tyreek Hill used to. So I'm hoping Worthy
not many can
be that option.
That's why Tyreek Hill made a lot of money.
I think we have a lot of faith in this guy, and I'm excited that he ended up on our team. We got 3 offensive linemen, so we're gonna make sure
I think
Mahomes.
That's a bigger get than anything.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure Mahomes stays, not getting hurt, he doesn't get sacked, and I like that we picked up in the second round, Kingsley. I'm not even gonna pronounce his last name, but he's gonna serve as our left tackle, and a couple.
Did you guys fill in Snead's spot?
Yeah, we got a cornerback. I'm not sure how well he'll do, but even if he doesn't do well, we still got some younger guys that we drafted a couple years back. So defensively, I think we're good. There wasn't many holes to fill, in my opinion, besides receiver. And we got a pretty fast one, so I'm excited this season's a 3-peat.
How
can I
about
say?
your Broncos?
Well, I'm a little
there?
excited. We're kind of cleaning house right now. We got rid of Russell Wilson, and we're starting a new era. I mean,
You're
we're
still paying him $30 million this year, right?
shut up.
More
But
than
anyways,
that, I think.
that ain't
It's
my
like an
bill.
80-some
It's not
cap
my
hit.
bill. So, yeah, I don't know. They're gonna probably sell some more
No,
Walmart.
it's 30-something this year and 50-something next year.
You're right. But here's the deal. Looking at it from the draft aspect, Denver, we're starting off on the right foot on a new journey. I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to turn things around in that aspect. Let's just say the culture, the mindset's going to be different. I'm glad that the marketing team and then the Waltons got together and they said, hey, let's rebrand the Broncos. Let's get this going. And they put away the era of Pat Bowlen, which we owe nothing but respect to, and just moving forward. And especially looking at our new jerseys, bringing back that orange crush. I look forward to that jersey as well. And then now talking about the draft. Getting Bo Nix, the kid's good. I mean, in Oregon, I was watching some of his films, and I do like he's got a good pocket presence. The games that had me concerned a little bit when they played against Washington, and there was a game against Oregon State where he struggled a little bit, and so hopefully with some developing, he'll kind of get on the right foot. But they did strike gold, the Broncos, by being able to pick up Franklin in the third round. Not third round, but in the fourth round, getting Troy Franklin, his teammate. So that goes to show that they traded up to get him. And then also we picked up in the third round, we picked up an offensive linebacker. We picked up Jonah Ellis from Utah. So there's a lot of former Pac-12 teammates coming into Denver. And so it's just nothing but let's see what they do. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say they're going to do so much. All I'm just going to sit back and say is that let's see how this development goes right out the season, learn from it, and just kind of go from there. So, all right. Well, like I said, we'll keep diving in as the NFL progresses. We'll kind of recap more on the teams, but we just wanted to do a quick highlight on that. Let's move on over to the Hangry Polar recaps. Right now, we're in the playoffs. So, in the Western Conference, the Colorado Avalanche defeated the Winnipeg Jets, and now they are going to face the winners of the Dallas Stars and Las Vegas Golden Knights. Chris, anything about that?
Nope.
Pass. Chris, no, definitely
No,
pass.
definitely
All
not
right, it's
me,
okay,
no.
hockey fans. We're gonna still stay on top of it. It doesn't matter. We're gonna stay tuned, and we're gonna keep you posted on how things are going there. Now, on the other side of the West, so we have the Vancouver Canucks and the Nashville Predators still fighting. Game 6 coming up. Also, the Edmonton Oilers and the Los Angeles Kings got a Game 5. And moving on over to the Eastern Conference, the Florida Panthers defeated the Tampa Bay Lightning, and they are awaiting the winner of the Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Right now, Boston is leading 3-1 in the series, and it's looking like Boston's going to win it, but you never know. You can't count them out until it's over. And on the last game over there, we also have the Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Both teams swept their opponents, and they will soon be in Game 1. I got Carolina representing the East. They're just a stud team. I think they are good to go. And then on the flip side, right now the Florida Panthers are a tight team to look at. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
Well, I don't know about you folks, but here at Sportsfellas, things can get, well, a nice right funk going on sometimes. And in that time of need, we turn to our friend Kimberly Sampson, our own personal Cincy independent consultant. She is our favorite star consultant, so for your scent needs, get a hold of Kimberly at heavenlyscentswithkim@gmail.com or visit her website, heavenlyscentswithkim.cincy.us. You can also call her at 316-282-7363. That's Kimberly Sampson at Cincy, our favorite independent consultant.
All right, we got Chuck's Dugout. We're in baseball season right now. Still early, but right now in the American League, we have the Baltimore Oilers, Cleveland Guardians. I was about to say the Indians, but no, it's the Guardians, the New York Yankees, the Detroit Lions, and Driz, can you believe it? The Kansas City Royals.
They've
Above
been
500.
doing great, man.
All right.
Exactly
That's what I'm talking about. And my team, the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. On the national side, we have the Atlanta Braves, the Philadelphia Phillies, Milwaukee Brewers, the Chicago Cubs, Los Angeles Dodgers, the Cincinnati Reds, and the New York Mets. And for some reason, the list, I don't see the Los Angeles Angels. Where are they at?
Hey, man. Started off hot. But as it goes, there's only so much you can do paying these guys that much money.
Yeah, that's just terrible. Ever since Ohtani left, I mean, you guys, I don't know, you guys look lost.
Even with Ohtani, we were lost.
Really?
So it's even worse now.
Well,
without Mike Trout.
Oh, and Mike Trout's out for the year, isn't he?
I don't know if it's for the year.
Still?
No, I think he's because he got hurt.
I don't know how long he's out, but
he's
going
made
to
a
be
lot
out.
of money while he's sitting on the bench.
Nice. Well, I know
after
it sucks
year.
to be right now. It's a bad time to be a White Sox fan because the White Sox they haven't even hit double-digit wins. They
beat the Royals last night though.
Well, that's a start. I'll give them 7.
That's one win. There you go.
Yeah, so stay tuned on that. The season's still early. We'll dive in a little bit more as the season progresses. Let's take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors.
Hey guys, have you ever seen those little towns in Kansas and wondered, what's there? Let me tell you about a hidden gem in Salina, Sky Trampoline. It is the perfect place for both family outings and spending the day with friends. They have large open trampoline jump court, a ninja course, a setup to test or develop your parkour skills, and that's not even close to everything. Additional fun can be had in their foam pit, dodgeball area, a laser maze, and even an arcade. They also have specialty events with black light lit trampolines and a DJ. Sky Trampoline is located at 1820 South 9th Street in Salina, Kansas, and is open every day until at least 9 most days and sometimes even later. Give Sarah a call at 785-491-1118.
On to the NBA playoffs. We are going right now. Let's kick it off with the West. Well, we know already that the champions, the defending champion Denver Nuggets, beat the Lakers, and LeBron again crying, whining. Shout out to our friends Gutta and Don, big Laker fans. I know you guys are sitting back, reminiscing the good times, but I mean, what are we going to do with LeBron, man? I mean, what are they going to do? Him and AD? Did you see how AD went in, touched that guy a little bit? That was pretty dramatic. I saw that. That was a great performance. I mean, just going down, acting like his shoulder hurt. But who am I to judge? I don't know. But so we have the Timberwolves defeating the highly payroll of the Phoenix Suns. So Denver swept. So the Denver Nuggets and the Timberwolves will meet up Game 1 in Denver. So on the other side tonight, we have the Dallas Mavericks and the Los Angeles Clippers both tied the series. So pretty much Thunder's they're awaiting the winner of them. And
they're
so
just chilling.
Who would you take as a Thunder fan? You're the number 1 seed. Who would you prefer them to go against? The Dallas Mavericks, which is my team, or the Los Angeles Clippers?
I think they'd rather go against the Mavs. Clippers have been pretty hot here at the end of the year.
Even without Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
So that's.
I think so.
All right, we'll just have to see.
I don't think they're going to worry too much about it though. Thunder look good, man.
Thunder, and they're a young team. They're a fun team to watch. Let's move on over to the Eastern. Now, the Eastern, no one is set in stone yet. So we have the Cavaliers and the Magic. We also have the Celtics and the Heat, but the Celtics is running away with that. The Bucks and the Pacers. The Pacers is giving the Bucks a hard time after them picking up Damian Lillard, and yeah, it's looking. Well, they don't have, Giannis right now because Giannis was hurt, so you could tell they're missing him. And then the Knicks and the 76ers. The Knicks are 1 game away of winning that. So
how big would that be for Knicks fans?
I'd like to see the Knicks go in there. I wouldn't mind them. To the playoffs. All right, you guys. We'll that concludes the NBA playoffs. We'll keep you in tune on to the next round. Let's go ahead and take a quick pause and thank our following sponsors. Well, guys, that wraps up our show. It was awesome getting back. What we're going to do is in the next episode, we're going to stay in tune with the Hangry Polar recaps. We're also going to stay in tune with the baseball. And also, we'll still keep talking about the NFL. We're going to start doing is diving into the divisions, kind of talk about what has happened. Oh, yeah, no TAs. Any shout-outs before we leave?
Shout out to my Chiefs, bro. Of course, we saw that we extended Kelsey to 2 more years. Highest paid tight end now.
It's about time.
You know, Kelsey's going to retire Chief. Mahomes retiring Chief. Chris Jones retiring Chief. We've got like 10 more Super Bowls in our pocket the next 10 years. So
I'm not sure Kelsey will make it 10 more years. He's not young buck anymore. Yeah, shout out to my Who Dey Nation and everyone out there listening. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, let's start out shout out with the gang. You guys, we're back. It's just going to get better. I just can't wait till the season progresses. And we're just going to keep it going. Thank you, Eric, as always. You know, behind the scenes helping out Powell as well, and Dalen Designs as well. You guys, thank you for doing what you guys are doing. Also, in the NFL world, shout out to Travis Kelce. Hey, well deserved. It's even though I don't like the Chiefs, you're one of the few that I can say, man, I like you, Travis. I like you. You did a great. I admire the fact that you didn't held out. You respected the process. You were due a raise, and your work ethic and just what you bring, the culture that you bring to the Chiefs, is well deserved. And you and Mahomes is going to be one of the most dynamic players that we've seen in our time, that we can tell in future generations. And like I said, it's just great dynamics. So like I said, I love the game. It's not about the team, but when you're representing the team and you're putting them before you and you're bringing a great culture into it, it's hard to go against you. I mean, the guy's great. So shout out to you and shout out to everyone that's on the grind. Much appreciated, and we look forward to hearing you guys from the next episode. We're out.